Welcome back, survivors. I've got a weird one for you today. We're here in the deep dive series where we worry about numbers and the details of Zomboid mechanics, but this is also a direct response to those of you who replied to my last video over in the walkthrough series. That was about a bonus experience character build, and it really took advantage of the bonus XP that you get for skills that start at level 1. So let's talk about experience, because there's some weird stuff going on under the hood, and if you master it, you'll have a better understanding of how to maximize your experience gains in Zomboid. So, for example, in my fast experience character video, I said, hey, look, this build gets 105% experience bonus on 16 different skills. Some of you went, no, Trombo, it's actually a much higher bonus than that. The numbers that people provided me with, they were different, but overall, they were exactly right in saying that my recommendations didn't give double XP, but more than quadruple XP. I had to look at what's going on with that, so as usual, I dredged Reddit for some excellent takes on the subject, but I found that there was not total agreement on how experience works. So here's what we're looking at today. By the end of this video, you will see exactly how experience works. I'm here to show you the results of my own testing on starting experience multipliers, fast and slow learner multipliers, skill book multipliers, as well as server multipliers. And I learned that things are not what they seem. There are some rumors going around too that we're going to clear up today, and actually I'll even show you where part of the game is straight up lying to us about experience. First though, before we look at the numbers, I have a favor to ask of you. YouTube says searches for Zomboid are by and large looking for character creation tips. Numbers nerds, people interested in test results and under the hood stuff like this, you are a rarer breed. And I think it's a little harder to find content like this. So if you know anyone who'd be interested in our topic today, please share this video with them and like this video, and stuff like that really helps keep me motivated on producing content like this. Alright, so thank you. Now deep dive, here we go. We're going to look first at the bonus experience that you get for starting with skill levels on character creation. So the UI tip tells us that a level 1 starting skill gets a bonus of 75% experience. A level 2 skill gets a bonus of 100%, and everything level 3 or higher gets 125% bonus XP. So to examine that, I fired up a few characters, each with a different starting level and a skill. For these tests, I chose Carpentry, because we are all focused on leveling this at some point, just to unlock the juicy stairs and water barrel constructions. And I also installed a mod called Show Skill XP Gain by Cadius, which does a great job of showing you the gains every time you earn XP. I haven't actually used this mod before today, but now that I have, I really recommend it if you're interested in maximizing your XP gains. Okay, so first things first, I started building crosses at level 0 to establish some base experience value. A cross gave me 1.25 experience in this situation, but then I remembered a Reddit rumor that different difficulty settings will actually affect your experience gains. So I made 6 different games to try each of the 3 difficulty settings on both solo and multiplayer play. So do difficulty settings affect experience gains? No, not at all. I found no differences here, as wall frames, crosses, and wooden floors all behave the same in each difficulty. Alright, so with level 0 cross experience gains established, it was time to test the skill gains that you receive with 1 starting level in the skill. The game tells us to expect plus 75% on this number, right? So for a cross, 1.25 XP plus a bonus of 75% should be about 2.19, right? Now let's see. Wrong. We poor fools made the mistake of applying mortal arithmetic when we should have been using Zomboid maths. Okay, so you saw that too, right? The actual gain from a point in the skill was 5 now from a cross instead of 1.25, or actually 400% of the original value from that cross. So why does the game tell us we should get a 75% bonus? What's going on here? It doesn't make sense. Okay, so as Reddit is already well aware, there is something going on. At level 0, you don't actually gain a standard or base value for experience. Level 0 actually gives you a debuff to experience, where you only collect 25% of base value XP. So when you take level 1 in a skill, it actually adds back the 75% value that was taken from you at level 0 to give you 100%. So that's what it means by plus 75%. At level 0, you gain only 25% XP, and at level 1, you gain 100% of the XP. So quick maths, level 1 starting skill actually gives you back 4 times the usual experience. So that plus 75% bonus that the game shows us, it doesn't really tell us what's going on, and the misdirection doesn't end there. Reddit was full of people jumping through mathematical hoops trying to figure out what's happening at levels 2 and 3, because those levels are super odd. They say they're giving us a bonus of 100% at level 2 and a bonus 125% at level 3. But this is just straight up not the case. For example, creating a cross at level 2 will give you 6.65 XP or 8.3 XP at level 3. And even when we factor in the misdirection of level 0 and we realize that the base value for XP gains is actually the value we earn with level 1 bonus, these numbers still don't make sense. But after looking at it in a few different ways, I did find a pattern to explain it. What we have to do is forget about the 25% increments that the game shows us. That 100% bonus and 125% bonus are actually too small to explain what my test numbers show. What we're actually seeing at level 2 starting skill is it gives us 133% of the base value established at level 1. So a cross giving 5 points will give us 6.65 points, and this pattern holds when tested on the wooden floor and the wall frame as well. And at level 3 starting skill, we actually earn 166% of the base value. So a 5-point cross then returns us 8.3 experience points. Again, this is consistent across other experience sources as well. So let's see the value in what we've learned here. At level 0 skill, we are down 75% experience. At level 1, we make back 4 times that previous level. So this is a monstrous gain. At level 2, we make back a little more than 5 times the level 0 amount. And at level 3, we gain about 6.5 times the level 0 amount. So in my bonus XP character build, I said that these bonus numbers actually yield diminishing returns once you get past level 1, and it turns out that is still true. Gaining 1 level in a skill is an unbeatable value at the start of the game, and you should absolutely go for that 1 point in any skills that you want to learn quickly. After that first point though, you're getting less bang for your buck. Okay, so that covers starting XP multiplier, but what about fast and slow learner? How do they work? So fast learner should add a 30% bonus, while slow learner gives us a 30% deduction on XP. And based on the numbers I found, these do perform as expected. So take your total XP gain, including your starting level modifier, and add or subtract 30% of that value. This means that if you take 1 level in a skill, you get 4 times what you would get at level 0, and then an additional 30% on top of that. So just to explain this, so for making a cross with fast learner at level 0, you gain 1.62 experience. So that's 0.37 bonus XP from fast learner. But if you have fast learner and you start with 1 level in carpentry, you gain 6.5 XP, which is 1.5 bonus XP for fast learner. This means starting skills combined with fast learner will also quadruple the benefit of taking fast learner. Similarly though, this means slow learner will take massive chunks out of your skills gains if you have those other large bonuses. So really think twice before you take slow learner. So our next 2 topics function similarly, so I'll just wrap them together here. Let's talk about server XP modifiers as well as multipliers gained from your skill books. These also modify your entire experience gain, so they just further magnify the benefits of fast learner or any of your starting skill bonuses. These things all multiply together. Alright, so all this is pointing us in one direction here. Taking 1 point in loads of skills at the start of the game will give you a massive advantage to your skill progression. If you want to skip 75% of the grind in Zomboid, just take 1 skill point in every skill that you value on character creation. Let's close out now by quashing one last rumor that you might have heard, which says that as you gain skill levels during the game, you will be rewarded with less and less experience for certain tasks. In all of my testing here, I saw no evidence of that. So if you want, you can definitely grind your way to level 10 carpentry, for example, just by making magnificent fields of wooden crosses for all to admire. Now, if you learned something here today, please help others find this video by liking it or sharing it, and ding the bell if you want to know when more of this stuff comes out. I want to thank you for watching this because I enjoyed making it and it is fun to share. And please, drop some comments below if you have anything to add or you want to highlight something for others just so they don't miss it. As always, I've got some more deep dive topics brewing, so I hope to see you there in the next video. And until then, stay safe, survivors, and have fun out there in the end times.